Hello and welcome to the Queber channel. I am Jason, your host. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Now, a friend just asked me about a certain subject, so I wanted to do a vlog on it. Anybody can message me, leave a message on a vlog or on Discord if you're on my Discord, and ask me to talk about a subject, and I will. I'm always looking for ideas. The problem of leaving the house. It's something that people who don't have issues, who are neurodivergent, who haven't got autism or ADHD or panic and anxiety, or lots of different things. Leaving the house can be a massive challenge, For every person who deals with trauma, pain, and the bad things, your house is usually a safe place, a place you can control, a place you can feel like you have some kind of sense of what's going to happen. You don't get that when you leave the house. The world can be completely random. It is completely random. It's random and strange and weird, and it doesn't make sense to a lot of us. The thought of leaving the house for me, just the thought of it, creates this anxiety. So first of all, one point, and this is very important. Disabled people dealing with stress, anxiety, PTSD, trauma, autism, ADHD, bipolar, any number of different situations are stronger by a magnitude higher than anyone else. And I state this as a fact. Neurotypical, normal people who don't deal with this kind of crap are weak as fuck. They can be brought down by just having a cold or a flu. They don't know how to handle when one of their friends will get ill. They can't, when someone dies, it hits them so fucking hard and that they think their world's ending. If their leg was blown off, their world would end. A normal person does not have to deal with the crap that you deal with every single day. A normal person doesn't have a daily regime to just function. A normal person doesn't have to gather their willpower to be able to get out of bed. A normal person does not have to try to remember to go to the bathroom. A normal person doesn't have to try to focus their energy and motivate just to reach the downstairs of their house. And a normal person can just walk out the front door without thinking, walk down the street to the local store, go to the shop, visit a friend, go to work. Without tiniest bit of effort, no amount of thought. It's just walk out the door, do it. Grab your keys for the car, go. Oh, I want a pack of crisps. I'll go to the local filling station. You, as a disabled person, are a magnitude higher, stronger than these people. They like to think of you as weak, and our own situations make us feel like we're nothing. But think what you managed to do. And imagine how, if any way, any of these normal people could handle this. You are strong. And that's the first thing you have to realise. You have a limited budget of energy. You have a limited budget of ability. Some days you will fail. Some days you will have to step back. It does not matter. Something that would lay you out would kill a normal person. Something that causes you to step back would crumble their entire world. Think about a certain virus and how many people complained and whined and bitched about being stuck in their house for a week. Oh my God, they couldn't go to the market, they couldn't go to visit their friends, they couldn't go to the local bloody fucking Starbucks and drink their coffee, and their world was ending because of these, because weeks of them not being able to leave the house. That's the truth. You are incredibly fucking strong compared to them. You have to fight against your body. You have to fight against your fucking mind. You deal with, on your okay day, on your good day, you are dealing with more shit than most normal people will deal in their entire fucking life. And this is the truth. This is the absolute truth of the situation. They have no fucking idea. They can't even comprehend the shit you go through just to get downstairs, let alone leave the house. So the first thing is to stop feeling sorry for yourself. And stop guilt-tripping yourself. Stop beating yourself up when you don't manage to get out the front door. You are not weak because you didn't manage to make it out the front door. The fact that you even considered leaving the house showed more strength than most people have. When I talk to healthcare professionals and tell them everything that I deal with on a daily basis, you know, when they ring me up and they have to do the 6 monthly health and welfare check, and they're saying, have you had any bad thoughts? Have you thought of self-harming? Have you had any suicidal thoughts? And you have to say to them, yes, 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 yes. But let's put this in context, and then you start explaining what your life's like and what you deal with every day and how you fight it. And by the end of it, they're like, oh, okay, yeah. You've got a handle on this. You've got a handle on this. They're totally, even the healthcare professionals are totally out of their fucking depth. They just don't, they're used to dealing with people with a bit of stress, a bit of problems at work. Oh, parents aren't going well with us. I can't get this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my grades weren't as good enough at school, and I'm all this normal level of trauma that every person deals with. When you start explaining the shit that you deal with, they're like, is there anything else we can do for you? They feel completely useless. So this is the first part. Stop feeling guilty. Stop trashing yourself for not being able to leave the house. Stop belittling yourself because the simple fact that you make it out of fucking bed means that you are stronger than any normal person out there doing any job. That's the first part. And sorry, but I needed to hammer that home. The entire world seems to focus on, oh, you don't need help, we can get you into the work, just shrug it off. Because they don't fucking understand. They would be the first people to collapse on the floor, whimpering and begging for it to stop if they coped with 10% of what you do. And I'm not in the worst condition. There's a lot of people worse off than me. So how do we leave the house? You realise, first of all, like I just said, you realise how strong you are. How amazing you are. You realise that even though you have your disabilities and problems, that you have a strength. You have limited energy. So we make sure that that energy isn't going into belittling yourself. And you tune out or shut down any fucker around you who tries to judge you. They don't know what you're dealing with. If they're a friend and they act like that, get fucking rid of them. They're not your friend. They're not helping in any way, shape or form. If they can't take the effort to actually understand you, then they're part of the problem, not the solution. So surround yourself with people that support you and allow you to take it in your best way. Then start putting together plans. List of motivations of why you want to leave the house. Not what everybody else tells you you should leave the house for. This is important. Bullshit. That's all bullshit. That's for them. They deal with absolutely nothing. Remember, refer to the first part of this video. Don't let anybody else tell you a reason for leaving the house. I'm going to give examples, but you'll have to create your own list. Reasons that you really want to go. Not, I should go out because blah, 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 blah. No. Reasons that you actually want to leave the house. Make a list. Make a plan. Make sure you make a plan that is malleable, that can change, that can add new steps, that you acknowledge that this plan is a far-reaching thing, but there's going to be fuck-ups, there's going to be problems, I'm going to have days where I can't do anything, but the plan is always there. Even if it's just to be able to go to your local shop, to buy your favourite ice cream. Treat yourself. Something like that. If you're into anime or plushies or anything like that, do you have a local store that has plushies or anime stuff or anything like that, tabletop, anything, just all the niche stuff that you like? Is there a store somewhere that you could make as a goal that you want to go there? That's the first part. Make that goal. Well, actually the second part one now. Okay, so the next part is very important. Forgive yourself if you don't make it. You're basically doing the equivalent to a normal person saying, one day I want to climb Mount Everest. Yes, you reaching the local shop and going there during the day while there's other people around is equivalent to to a normal person saying, one day I'm going to go climb Mount Everest. Yeah. And how many percentage of them actually make it? Fuck all, probably. Usually it's usually less than 1% who actually take that dream and actually enact it. So you've got to take the same approach. And just because you fail today doesn't mean you'll fail tomorrow. Then, the ways to help yourself. This is you've got to create a layer of armor around yourself. Now, for me, before I had the mobility scooter, and the mobility scooter is fucking amazing because when I'm on it, I can focus on it. It's my mobile safe space. If you have options of something like that, that is fucking amazing because the difference that will make to you having that isolated little area around yourself and being able to go out will actually make a difference. But a lot of people don't have the money, a lot of people don't have the ability to get one of those, things like that. So, but there's other options and there's other things I used to try. First of all, do you have a favourite sweet? Something like this, which will take a while for you to suck. Suckable hard sweets and that. Something to focus your senses on a little bit in your mouth. Sucking on a lozenge while you're out. As weird as it sounds, that can help. Pick out your favourite clothes. The clothes that make you feel good. Don't give a fuck about anybody else. What makes you feel good? This is your layer of armour. You've got to build up a layer of armour around your body. Both physical in clothing and then a mental shield around yourself, and realise it doesn't matter about everybody else. Wear a pair of sunglasses so people can't see your eyes. That helps. Put on your favourite music. Not so high that it takes away your sense of your surrounding, but high enough, or whatever your favourite music is, use that to help give you a bit of energy and focus. And test out these different outfits by just actually leaving your apartment, walking down to, or leaving your house and walking down to the street and then coming back. Try short little things like that. Going down to just the outside, walking around the block, coming back. And if some part of your outfit bothers you, doesn't fit with you, doesn't help you, and is a negative, swap it out for something else. No one can fix this for you. It's a personal journey. I can give you advice and tell you how to put it in thinking. And when it feels right, it'll feel right. Like I used to create like scripts of how I would interact with everybody, so I could just automatically reply if someone did. I used to create like a game simulation as if I was in a game, if I had to go to the doctors or something. And all of these things I put in place to protect me, to make it possible for me to leave the house. I am so lucky to have the mobility scooter and to be able to leave the house now. So the mobility scooter is like a cheat sheet. And I'm so lucky to have that, because you can grab hold of the steering wheel really tight if you're having a bad time. There's also another thing. With your phone with you, if things get too stressed, press the record button on your phone and bring it up to your ear as if you're in having a phone conversation. That can create a layer of protection around you. Just talking to yourself through that. Nobody else knows you're just talking to yourself. As far as they're concerned, you're on a phone call. Little things like that can help. Little tricks. I hope this helps. And this is Jason for the Quebec channel. Bye bye for now.